Good evening all. Hope we are all doing well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm just replying to John's comment there. I nearly missed the transition by a couple of seconds. Replying to John's comment in, you're a bald version of James May. With a northern accent. So I'm replying to that on our latest video there. Because I don't know if that's a compliment or not. So there we go. Right, welcome along everybody. Hope we are all doing well. We don't have the fancy lights that we've normally got because they're still out on a film and shoot. So it just looks a little bit plain and boring now, but we will make do. I hope that is all okay. Pukali, the i8 video was awesome. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Comment properly on the video itself. Thank you so much. I'm so happy with that video. It was supposed to go out last night, but I was doing some final tweaks at like 2 in the morning. And so it's gone up there tonight. But that's one of the most sort of, in terms of a car review and an in-depth kind of car review, it's that's where we want to be at, really. That's the sort of stuff that we want to be doing, and at that level as well. So a couple of days up in Scotland for filming in Glenshee. Or up and down the road that passes Glenshee Ski Centre, and yeah, it turned out all right. I'm pretty happy with it. So we want to do plenty more of them, and we will have plenty more of them next year as well. And so I'm going to be looking forward to that, as well as a classic E-Type. How good will that be? How good will that be? Well, we'll wait and see. But how good's this going to be is the more important question of the evening, which is one of my worst tracks. I've got many of them. It's easier to count my good tracks than it is my bad ones. No. Yeah, easier to count the good ones because there's not many of them, but there is loads of bad ones. So let's just assume that a track is bad for me, and then I'll let you know if anything changes. But Spain, Barcelona, an awesome track. It really, really is. But I do really struggle with it from time to time. Not as bad in the Group 4s. A little bit better in the Group 4s. G, how we doing? Hope we're all well. But I do struggle more in the Group 3s, I would say, just to be right on the limit in terms of getting every last bit of pace out the car. The Group 4s I sometimes feel a little bit better in, but I'm still going to be off the pace, I think, of majority of the grid. Whoa, that's a moment. Oh, that's made it even worse. See, what I did there was what you're not meant to do, which was just keep your foot in it. Just hope for the best. Bill, how we doing? Hope we're all good. Bill's straight in the chat to tell me that I'm shifting that car at the wrong time. Right, unfortunately, and I say those words in big capital letters, this is just the GT by Citroën Grand Prix. Or at least it is at the moment. Look at the state of that for a top 100. I think there's only one other car in there, and it's an Alpha. Yes, advice, if you start lifting, lift your foot a little. Noted. Whether or not I do it, different question. Right, anyone in here that we know? Costa, Zigzag, Mike. I mean, that could be a number of Mikes from whatever flag country that is, but I assume it's the same one each time. And we got Sammy in here as well. Oh, where's Sammy at? Oh, Sammy's starting from the back, I presume. Yes, he is. Well, he'll obviously overtake us immediately, so we'll try and follow him through. Now, we do have to make one pit stop. Mandatory pit stop in this one. But the question is, ladies and gentlemen, when do you pit? Well, it's ×4 tyre wear, so it's not like you can do a really early pit stop and then go do 10, 11 laps on the on the same tyre, I don't quite think that that is going to work. So your best bet probably is pitting in the middle, give or take a lap or two. Okie dokie then. Right, let's see how we get on. Let's make sure we are recording. John, how we doing? I mean, yeah, I'm guessing that John's "oh, seriously" is look at the state of this lobby. Which is, normally we say look at the state of the lobby as in all of the good drivers that's in here. We go, look at the state of that, it's all A pluses. But instead, we're saying look at the state of that, it's all Citroen GTs. Right, let's give it a go then. So, a slight short shift in this one, I think. Or that is what feels quickest. You just see the speedo climb up that little bit quicker. I have no other science to back that up other than it looks like it goes quicker. We're on the back of them. This will separate the grid a little bit. There we go. Oh, oh no. Oh, look at this. Two of them's going to have to go around the outside, yeah. Sammy being one of them right behind us. Oh, someone else has binned it. Right, Bucky right in front. There's a few people going in early. I'm going to guess, or I would have thought that that wouldn't work. But they're going to go in early and obviously not change tyres. I'd have thought that you'd want to change tyres though, to be honest. I would assume that was the quicker way. Because trying to battle this one on worn tyres is very difficult. Not put GT on yet, that's no good. You could be participating in the GT by Citroen GP. I might be just out of track limits there, I'm not sure. One thing you often forget with the Group 4s is just how early you can be down on the power. Or for a car that is at least stable anyway. It's actually going to be a pretty tight race, this one, I think. So by the time those guys that pitted early come out of the pits as well, everyone will be back on top of each other, I think. 7.7 to the lead, though. We're going to just try and stay on that kind of pace. As he immediately loses 2 tenths. And probably a lot more there. Right, I'm struggling to read the chat because this is one of those tracks, isn't it, where you don't have much of a chance. If you're good on tyres, don't change. Alright, well, if we reckon that we can possibly get away with it. I mean, we might as well try and go long on this first race, maybe. Oh, Craig! Sorry. Sorry, Craig. Wait there. I'll give you that one back. Oh, no! He stopped! I stopped to give him the place back there, and then... Did he not want it back? I don't know what was going on there. Oh, I'm going to lose loads of time now on this back straight. Or on the pit straight, rather. Yeah, actually, looking at the tyres now, we're heading on to lap number 4. We probably would be alright, actually. Try and claw back a bit of time now. Immediately overdriving. Way beyond my abilities, at least. Don't go beyond track limits there. Blue Tack Racing, how are we doing? Good evening, good evening. Spotted you in the chat there. Sorry if I've missed anybody else or I'm missing the messages because I'm concentrating too much. This is what happens when you're too sad and competitive like me. Not even that good, just too competitive. Take things too seriously. Be alright if you were actually good at what you were doing. It could be forgiven then. That 48.3 is the fastest lap. I'll be lucky if I get anywhere near that in quali. Never mind in the race. Come on, I should be able to close the gap on these guys. They're all racing so close, costing each other time. I should be able to get right on the back of them. I'm struggling so far. I'll struggle even more driving like that. Right, race leader's gone in. If they're going to pit in the middle of the race, that sort of suggests to me that they would be changing tyres. But we'll try and go to the end on this one. John saying loves this track. I love Spain. I'm just not very good at it. Which is most tracks. I love most tracks, but I'm just not very good at them. Really don't need to brake there. You can just do that with just a small lift. Right, look at that. We got Bucky behind us there, 12.5. Now he pitted early behind us. So unless you only lose 12.5 seconds in the pits, then I reckon he's gained back a bit of time there. Right, one of these guys as well going in. Obviously not happy with how much he's been held up. Oh, he's got a half-second penalty. So we might have him. Now I kind of get the feeling when I am the one that is now on the podium, as are these guys who have stayed out all the way until they're at the front of the grid. Normally if the lead has pitted earlier than you, you've done something wrong. So, do we actually think we're going to have pace at the end here? And tyres left by the time we head on to the last lap? Have I got that right? It was Bucky that was behind us, wasn't he? It was him and Sammy Snake, or was... It was definitely Sammy Snake, but was Bucky with him? Because if so, then Sammy's had a nightmare. And Bucky's had a potentially good race. Or was it someone else? Sammy and someone else? .3. Sammy behind, Bucky behind. Why would you be going into the pits now? That's what I'm not understanding. Is why would you be going into the pits now? Surely you would just go all the way to the end, no? Or is he thinking that he's losing too much time battling? Do we think that's what it is? But surely then you would just drop. He's going to drop into way more traffic than just one car out in front. Right, I'm second guessing this strategy altogether now. Or this strategy of just run till the end. Front left's just not enjoying it. These last 3 laps are going to be pretty brutal, I think. That might be track limits there, is it? Oh, that's a clumsy one as well. Yeah. Damn it. That's a clumsy one, that. That's silly. Imagine if we could put, yeah, softs on one side and mediums on the other, yeah. That would actually be better. Be very helpful, especially on a track like this. It's the right-handers are so much more brutal. I tell you what I have noticed on Gran Turismo, in the private lobbies like online, I don't know if this is a purposeful thing or if it's a bit of a bug that they need to get rid of, but you can put different compounds on the front and the back. I have done that before. I've done it accidentally in one of our British Heart Foundation races. Right, we'll make sure we don't get that same penalty again. Right, last 2 laps are going to be, well, very understeery. I've got no idea where we're going to end up here, though. Yeah, you can start like that and then, but not while doing a pit stop. Yeah, good point. But yeah, it is a weird one. I don't know if it's actually meant to be in the game or let you do that. Right, into the pits this lap. I've got no idea where we're going to drop back in here, though. Don't change, don't refuel. Let's go. Now it's a moment of truth. I imagine we're going to end up right down at the back. We've been running at the front all this time, but this is surely not going to be a winning strategy, is it? Or I can't see it anyway, given that everyone's now starting to pass us on the straight. This is a very long pit stop. Come on. Right, let's go. I tell you what, P8. P8's not too bad. Oh. P8 wouldn't have been too bad. But we can't have raced too badly if Sammy's ended up in front of us, unless he's had a bit of a nightmare. Bit of a nightmare of a race. In which case we're comparing our okayness to his worst. Very quick driver, Sammy, obviously. Can't believe no one got the Phoenix Knights reference last week. See, even Sammy was braking there. Closed a little bit. Oh, we've been hit. You just sort of have to hope that this guy will like understeer out of your way, which he doesn't do. Well, I don't know if that was a good race or not. I don't know if that was a good race or not. P10. One thing's for sure is we'll delete that recording, because that's not going to be a video, is it? Sometimes with these streams you kind of hope, right, if there's no good like race result, like a proper decent race result, you just tend to think like, at least just let us have like a good video out of it. And we didn't even get that there, so never mind. Oh no, I've got sticky fingertips now. Oh no, I still do. No! Wagon wheels. Is anyone a fan? I get the feeling it's a very English, UK chocolate, that is. Do you have wagon wheels in America? Anybody? I'll tell you what, how crap is American chocolate, by the way? When we were in Mexico and we had to have the American chocolate, proper rubbish. I'm guessing someone's offed Sammy because they're apologising to him in the chat, so that might explain his not so good result. Yeah, the blue ones, the jammy ones, yeah. Tip top. Right, let's go again. Where is the Citroën? Citroën. Where is it? There it is. Dreadful food and food standards, yeah. Blue Tax says jammy wagon wheels, yes, definitely. Is that they have them in America? Is that yes to that question, or is it just yes, you rate it? Right, let's go again. What will I have time for? We'll have time for 2 laps here, so get your guesses in. What will our quali time be? Our lap in purple by the end of our 2 laps. What will that time be? Drop down 1 gear too many there. Love a wagon wheel, especially the jammy one. Good man. Good choice. Good choice. Good save. Let's be honest. Good save. Sugar and everything. 50% sugar and everything, and cheese, cheese, cheese. Yeah. Right, that's way too early on the brakes there. Way too early on the brakes. Just not early enough on the tiny little stab of the brakes there. Right, that's a 49.022. What are we going to manage? What are we going to manage? Let's see if we can quickly restart that, actually. Right, let's try and get this down into the 48s if we can do. Surely we can. So I have the Ghost offset by 0.3 ahead. So if we are in front of the Ghost there, which we will be, we should be, yeah, 0.3 up now. It's a bit of a gap there. We could be on for a mid 48, yeah. Which, judging by everybody else's times, I'll be probably quite happy with. Going to lose a bit of time there. Ghost is catching. Oh, Ghost is catching a lot now. Mid 48. Yeah, we'll have that. Not too bad, not too bad. John was going 48 treble 6. We've managed to beat that. Get in. I always love it when if we're not going to guess the time right, which would be the highlight of the night. If we're going to get it wrong, at least let me be quicker than the time that you've guessed, and then I can say that's what you get for doubting me. 48 treble 3. I reckon if we push a little bit more on quali, we could probably improve that, but I don't think we'd get... I personally think I would struggle to get down to the 47s. Top 5 is 47s. But I reckon there's a few more tenths there, I think. What do we reckon? Gotta be, ain't there? Yeah, 48.1, 48.2 in there, something like that, yeah. Be happy getting into the 48s, but don't think you're fast enough for that. Depends what car you're in. This car, a lot of those corners, I think the time is made up in just getting your foot down earlier, and you will be all right. That's what I'm finding there. When you put my foot down a bit earlier, and actually you're like, there's no drama really. Or not as much as you'd expect. Right, still a pretty naff time compared to the rest of the grid, though, which is what I'm worried about. But that last race wasn't, like, the worst, was it? Someone driving something other than the Citroen. Who's driving something different? Can we spot them? And what car are they? Oh, was that, what was that? NSX? Was that an NSX down the bottom here? I think it is. Let's go. It is indeed at NSX. I just wasn't brave enough going late on the brakes there. I knew those guys were already too wide, as in two side by side, not that they'd gone too wide. I'm going to try and have to hang this one around the outside now. Still with someone to the inside there, trying to make sure we give enough space where we can. That was Dino, I think, beside us or behind us. What do we think strategy-wise then? Do we go early and take it till the end, or should we try and go change tyres in the middle of this one? What do we reckon? A couple of people peeling off early there, which gives us a bit of a gap and a bit more breathing space to decide what to do. John says now, I've missed that one ever so slightly. Oh yeah, Lambo behind. He'll be sliding about, definitely. Lambo doesn't like this kind of track. Not in the slightest. Oh, we just missed that apex there. I could have done with just killing a bit more speed. Right, strategy now then. What do we reckon? Is that another Lambo in front, I think, as well? In front of the NSX? I mean, this is the interesting thing. That is P1 at the front of that pack there. I was never saving that. Just as I said, that was P1 at the front of that pack. Obviously, I had to go make a mistake like that. Just trying to keep too much power on there. Oh, damn. Just trying to... That's the first bit of oversteer that we've had in this car. Try and catch back up if we can do. Take a long time though. Yeah, the NSX is awesome. I just don't know if it suits or around, or how well it suits around this track. It's Dino that's in it, isn't it? We have to see. Was it Dino? Maybe not. I have to ask if it's any good. Spain is such a difficult track. I can see why it's very much ended up being a one car race. Right, I doubt we're going to close that gap, but you kind of sat here hoping that they just hold each other up enough that all of a sudden we go and save or close like 8 seconds or whatever it was that we lost by crashing. It's obviously just not going to happen. But I'm optimistic. I'm always optimistic. How's the combo been so far? Good, but just have not been. Couldn't get my words out there. You hold your breath through that corner. Lead Pencil, hope we're all good, buddy. Yeah, it's not been... well, we've only done one race, so I can't judge too much, but... Last race, we were just figuring it all out. This race, I certainly found the limit, put it that way. I figured out the limit of the car. Take a different car, enjoy the race. I actually, genuinely, I quite like this car. I think this is alright. Start to get to the points with the streams where I feel like I'd rather do well than try loads of different cars, so I'm happy sticking with this one. I've started to get to the point where I'd rather more results, but maybe it's because I'm just sick of doing crap. And then I blame it on the fact that I keep changing car. And then we're going to spend all night in this and I'm still going to do crap. That is some tremendous servers there. Where's that come from? I assume he's had a moment there. As Dino. But that connection wasn't great, was it? Oh, he's off the track now. I don't think he's connected to the lobby anymore. Now he's gone, he's gone, he's gone. That was strange. We've picked up damage because of that, though. I mean, we've done enough damage ourselves by putting it into the wall in terms of damage in the race. Yeah, still finding race pace. Yeah, I feel like the race pace is sublimely average. Yeah, just it's quality pace that I need to, as always, struggle with. Race pace not too bad as long as it's not measured over a consistent time frame. I'm gonna go in. I'll go in and we change tyres as well. Why not? Just to see what the difference is. Yeah, I found the wall already. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's what I mean. My race pace is good if you measure it over like one lap. If you take an average of a few, one of those laps I'm going to have hit the wall. So annoying when you just haven't took the pace off that you need and you're like just a couple of miles an hour more faster than you need to be. You just never get the car bit in the way that you want. Please don't be track limits. Please make sure that wasn't out. Oh, there's Sammy coming out the pits. Let's see, he had another nightmare again. If at any point Sammy's in front of us, you just have to assume, behind us, you just have to assume that he's had a nightmare race. He was in the lobby with us a few times at Red Bull Ring a couple of weeks ago. And every time that he ended up behind us, I was like, oh, he's obviously had a nightmare then. If he's not at the front, something's wrong. You're shocked that I actually am revving it up. Sammy spun and lost 10 seconds. Oh, well, there we go. Well, we've done similar but not lost as much. To be fair, if he'll catch up very quickly. Or I suspect that he will do anyway. And then we can maybe just follow him and learn how to actually race this track properly. Use Sammy as a ghost car in the race. That said, he might actually struggle to catch if he hasn't changed tyres. thing is, though, Bill, some of them, or most of them, don't need to be short shifted. But then when you have the balance of power, it depends on. Oh God. It depends on as well what balance of power that they've used, whether it's the high, low, or medium speed sort of circuit to determine the balance of power. And then a lot of them do end up needing to be short shift, or just so it works out a smidge better. Like you can see there, if I'm short shifting at 80, the low end of the gear there in 6th grabbed a few extra more mile per hour quicker than 5th was accelerating at. But I am then going off it based on just purely that the miles an hour looked like it counted up quicker, which is difficult to judge and know for sure. So most of it I am then just second guessing from the feel. We've closed the gap a little bit to a few of these guys here. Obviously some of them have made mistakes and dropped back and whatnot, but we have closed the gap more than I thought. We can see at least a few cars in our sights, so if we reckon, let's pick a number between 8 and 10, and let's say 9. Should we aim for that as our where we want to try and get to on the grid? We've only got 2 laps left though. If I can get back to P10, I'd be pleasantly surprised with that. If that Porsche holds it there, he's done so well. He has held it there as well. That is unbelievable. From the Porsche, which looked like it had worse tyres for how early he braked in the final corner, or penultimate corner. Right, let's try and chase down P10, but he's 1.8 up the road and we've only got a lap left, so I'm not banking on this one. Oh! Tapped off by the Porsche. Track limits on that's brutal. Track limits on that is absolutely brutal. Yeah, track limits again. Oh, he's done it again. He's held it round the outside. couple of people bumping into each other there, so it's not all gone yet. Not that any of these offer points positions as such in terms of a positive DR. There we go, we get one final position at the end. Oh, nah. This calls for the Z4. Mustang Sally. Subaru, yeah, the WRX probably, maybe, potentially, possibly could be a shout. Okie dokie then. Who has seen, by the way, our BMW i8 video? I'll quickly ask before we head into the next next lobby. I am going to watch a fastest lap replay. Subaru likes to chew at the tyres. I genuinely am happy with the sit-run. I know it's a bit of a boring race in the sense everyone's in the same car. But sometimes we just got to accept it, and that does sometimes make for good racing. Seen it, but not the whole video. Fair play. It gets good, it gets really good in the middle. I went full top gear, what Andy Willman, their producer, would call edit wank. And that is what I did. Went all out on that in the middle of the race. In the middle of the race? In the middle of the video. Right, so he's third. He's second, down to second gear on turn 1. And then straight up to third. Fourth gear through here as well. Not going as far wide as you would think. So he hasn't got on the power that early. And then he only goes out wide at the very last minute just to put the brakes on and open up the corner to turn in. Which is interesting because I'm going out wide a lot earlier. Which I suppose is adding time. Look at that, super early in second gear on the power. That didn't feel like that would have been that quick there, but he's done it. Look at that, no touch of the brakes whatsoever. Slight lift of the throttle while you turn the car in. I want to watch that again, actually. Because I think he, off the throttle, turns it in, throws it in, really. And then just gets on the power to try and get the rear end back round. Where's he braking? He's braking at the 100 board. It's interesting that, because I'm trying to like half throttle it all the way around, but he's just thrown it into the corner, stuck the brakes on, and then full throttle when he needs to. That is a slight touch of the brakes there. So he's carrying about 96, 97 into that one. So let's go again and try and basically just do what he did. Simple as that. Simple as that. 3.43 though in terms of qualifying. That's not too bad considering we've, you know, not had that long. We're only going to get one lap here though, so we'll try and make this one. Make the most of this. Saw the car and decided not to bother. What don't you like about the i8, James? I'm sure there's many. I found plenty of things I didn't like about it. You might therefore like the video, as I'm kind of just slagging the car off a lot, really. It looks as number one at the i8. I would agree if that's what you mean. messed that up because I was too busy looking at the dials on the bottom. Right, I can brake a lot later there because then I'm just coasting around much of that corner. Hideous look. Oh, as in the looks of the car is what you hate the most. Oh, I love the look of the i8. I think it looks mega. We'll not finish this lap here either, but we'll keep going. That'll do. Got no issues with the i8. Maybe it's 3-cylinder, but they at least tried something. Yeah, in person it looks much better on camera. It's a stunning looking car. I love the look of the i8. I think it's a mega looking car. But yeah, I don't know. There was just something about the... I don't even know if I managed to explain it like very well in the video because I'd sort of written all my notes that I wanted to say, and then afterwards I was like, oh, I feel like I've sort of maybe missed a little bit. But yeah, I don't know if... Because the electric power is that when the battery's fully charged, the electric power there just going into the front wheels drags the car along, but you can kind of hear and feel the inept kind of like turbo lag of that because it's just a tiny little 1.5 engine, 3-cylinder, but they've like turboed the life out of it, and so the turbo lag. But then the turbo lag, it's not like it takes forever. The turbo lag's still pretty quick. It's like a second or a second, you know, at the most, probably, really. But it And when it kicks in, you feel it. It's still 0 to 60 in like 4.4 seconds, so it's not like it's slow. But when the battery wasn't there, filling in the gap, the turbo lag was all the more evident. Are we not a fan of the Citroen? Well, I'm not a fan of the Citroen, actually. I mean, the car doesn't even exist. I'd rather drive a real car, or a real car on Gran Turismo. Right, let's go again, though. Let's see how we get on in this race. We're starting P6 with this one. Got Ramster in P2, who we know pretty well by now. Right, let's try and have a good race. Well, I know I say this at the start of every race as if it was never our intention to have a good race, or that it's only sometimes our intention to have a good race. Let's make sure this is a good one. Oh, he's gone to the inside there. In the Lambo. Nice. Good move from Nitrogen there. But we can't be behind this Lambo too long because we'll struggle. Oh, lift off oversteer for the Lambo. It's normally really bad for that in the Group 3. You tend to not see that as much in the Group 4. Right, what do we think? What do we think for strategy? Because now we're behind this Lambo, and we might be struggling. Oh, I've overshot that one. I've looked like a bit of an idiot there as well. Completely overshot that. We're saying pit now. I'm unsure what to do. Half-second penalty for both of these. I'm going to keep going, because when they serve that penalty, hopefully that's our chance to just break away. Both of them in Lambos here, by the way, in front of us. Oh no, that's a Citroen in front of that Lambo. We are going to lose quite a bit of time behind them, but then once we can be in front, we've got clean air, and I'd rather that than drop back into traffic. That one was fair enough, I think, unless we disagree. I think that one was fair enough unless we disagree. Let me know. I feel like that one was okay. An aggressive dive, but we were alongside by the time we hit the corner. I think we're all good there, yeah? James says keep going. Fine, fair. Right, good stuff. Right, so hopefully we can get in front of Felipe here. Right, here we go. Clean air now. So let's just try and start running as best we can. 4.1 to the cars ahead, or to the leader. Still 4.1. Now we've got space. Keep going. Absolutely. Try and run in this little bit of free air, although we do have these guys right behind us now. I'm just going to try and not race using the mirrors as he looks. He says that as he looks behind. That's not good. Yeah, that's cost us a bit of time there. I even outbroke there as well. And so for them to go into the back of me, they've even outbroke me. And I'd already outbroke myself. Right, this is not going to end well. Someone's going to go for a dive here. There it is. Not exactly the easiest thing to do with questionable connection and quite a bit of lag. Oh, that's a bit of contact there as well. We'll make sure we stay behind. Oh, we'll make sure we stay behind him. What's he doing over there? What's he doing? Oh, we're losing time behind this now. He hasn't even made an attempt to go for the apex there. What's all that about? Send in turn 10. Oh, why is he... I don't know why. I shouldn't be watching what he's doing, but he's braked mega early there. That felt like he was doing it to get behind and do something. Tap, tap time, James says. It's frustrating because we're losing so much time to the leaders when they're also scrapping like crazy and we could be right on them. .1. Gap down at 5.9, 5.7. I think both of them served a penalty there, I think. All right, well, we're going all the way till the end. I would personally, I would rather change tyres, but I think the way this has worked out, we're better off just going till the end. Right, Charles closing in now behind. I mean, he's always been there, but he's close enough now that a couple more of those big straight lines, he'll have us. How far down the grid are we going to drop when we come in here? Bearing in mind we've lost a little bit of time in places. We've had that... did we serve a penalty, I think? Might be in the last race now, but we definitely lost a bit of time with that battling and... getting hit a couple of times. I misread that at first, John. I thought that said I had a lag, as in internet lag, of Lambo. And I thought you were talking about a race that you'd meant. A leg of lamb, not a lag of Lambo. Oh, keep that front left just in there. I just think we're okay. Yeah, I'm a fan of it as well. Yeah, I got to say, where you sort of don't know exactly how it's played out, because it all depends on how well the guys have raced behind. But until they meet you out of the pits, you've got no clue. So I do quite like that as well. Yeah. I'll try to get that name right. Does that say Root? It does. Root, how are we doing? Hope we're all well. Welcome along. I don't think I've seen you in here before, but I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. Pulling a bit of a gap from Charles. Here at the minute. Which is good. Have we done that with the rest of the pack though? Right, we're going to come in now into the pits. Fingers crossed. Come on. Try and get a good pit entry here as well. Nab, what couple of tenths that you can have. Come on. Floor it, go. Right, decent. Oh no, don't change. Don't refuel. Let's go. First timer, but you see my shorts all the time. What a hero. Thank you so much. That goes to show that I should get some more shorts posted up, because we haven't posted any in a little while. But I really appreciate that. We've been doing some real world stuff. So one of the best short that we've had is actually me talking about adopting the Top Gear Toyota. The indestructible Toyota from series 2 or 3 of Top Gear. Here we go. P4 it is. Make that P5. There's Sammy there on his usual now fine form pace. So I doubt we'll catch up to him too quickly, if at all, but he's done really well to get that from the back. We've raced from P6, remember, and we make it P5. He's raced from the back and made it P4. So, very impressive. Not quite, but we stick on the back of him pretty well there. We'll take P5 though. That's still a decent result, and still a lot of A pluses in there. So P5 is not bad. Oh no. I appear to have dropped half a wagon wheel on my seat. Not good. No worries, Lead Pencil and Bill. Catch you both in a little bit. Enjoy the rest of your evening or day. Right, we are going to get... What will we get? 3 laps here of quali. Let's try and make this one count. Predictions in. Let's play our usual game. If you guess correctly, our purple lap, our fastest lap of this quali session, free t-shirt from the merch store. We all know the score. We're going to get 3 laps in here. Oh, we've got enough time to get 3 laps, and hopefully 3 laps is what we get. Unless I bin it. Highly likely. Right, we're desperately trying to get down somewhere nearer to the 47s, but just the lowest 48 that we can possibly get is going to be about the maximum for me, I would say. TC lad, definitely not. I refuse to use traction control. I'm too boring and try to be a purist, even though it hinders me, mostly in the rain, when we're in like group 1s and 2s in the rain, but hey ho. And turn a lot earlier there. I've understeered well away from the apex there. Right, come on. As low 48 as we can. Right, let's try and take 3 tenths. That's what we want to aim for. 3 tenths, get down to the 47s. Come on. 2 laps to go. Can we do it? Well, on the evidence of this lap, no, we can't do it. Look at that. It just shows what a massive difference a tiny little bit of throttle input can make. Just held it in third a little bit longer. Up through turn 8 and 9, I think that is, the S's. I've ended up a 10th down here now. Have we got... Oh, you said 222. Oh, well, you're going to be buzzing if I don't get... Oh, get in! Well, I'm definitely not going to improve and beat that. James might have just done it. Is it James that's done it? I'm trying to read the messages. Oh, we've binned it now because I've been trying to read the messages. Is it James that's done it or not? It is, it's James. Get in. Oh, well in, James. There we go. Now, unless I can undo a half-second penalty... You've done it. There we go. When was the last time someone won a t-shirt? It was a good while ago now. He's done it. There we go. Or is it John that's got it right? Who's got it right? Oh, it's John. It's John, not James. Oh, it was James saying send that man a t-shirt. I thought he said send me. I misread that. My eyes are getting worse. Jesus Christ. I thought it was James saying send me the t-shirt. It's John that's got it right again. There we go. Dames, how we doing? Hope we're all well. Oh, there you go. John's won the t-shirt. Have I got that right? I've lost track of the messages already. Yeah, John. It's John that's got it right. There we go. Get in, John. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Right, which one, John, do you want? Yeah, message me after. We'll sort it out. But which one are you having? I'm trying to remember which one. I'm trying to remember which ones you've got now. Right, yes. Message me after, John. We will sort that out. Or I will message you. We will sort that out. That took me a while to realise that, and I thought it was James saying send me my t-shirt. So I thought it was James that had won it. There we go. XXL one. Need a new... You've already got the pit crew one. Which ones have you not got? There's 5 in total. 2 of them, the Nürburgring ones are the same. Oh, we've got 2 versions of the Nürburgring one, but we've got 5 in total. 4.5 if you include 2 versions of the Nürburgring. Black or white. Which one have you... my favourite one, John, have you got the traction one? The traction one's the red one. You do have all of them. I thought you did. Right. Oh, well, there we go. Well, shout out and congratulations to John. It takes a long, long time before someone gets the... We go ages. We go ages before someone gets it right and wins the t-shirt. But John's done it tonight. There we go. He's guessed the quali time. Sammy, how we doing? Sammy, can you answer this one while you're in here? Please don't go anywhere. I asked you in your stream, and I think you don't know if you've seen it. Does Sammy Snake, does this mean anything to you? If I say it's a 12-foot cock and balls, does that mean anything to you? No one else gets it, and it's only me. Please let me know if that makes any sense. Do you get the reference? You of all people need to get the reference, Sammy. Surely. Yes! That's where the names came from. Get in! There we go. The only other bloke to know... I was on about it last week. No one knew what I was talking about. No one knew what I was talking about. There we go. An obscure film reference. Better than a film reference. Phoenix Nights. Yes. Good man. Even better. Literally, you were in the lobby last week on the dailies, and I said Sammy Snake. I was like, it's a 12-foot cock and ball. Like, does anybody actually get that at all? No one got it. I left the door open for Charles Berserk there. Oh well, there we go. Good to know, Sammy. Good to know. And congrats again on the 10K. What an absolute treat. It's a 20 foot, not 12 foot. It's a 20-foot cock and balls, man. Tremendous. Tremendous. Oh! Well. Well. Typical Gran Turismo. once again, I present us with a recovery race now. Oh my god. Ah! Could it get any worse? Could it get any worse? Sammy absolutely smashing YouTube at the minute. He absolutely is, and fully deserved. Absolutely smashing it, yeah. Full on hostile takeover. Oh my god. Did we all just witness that, by the way? I feel like we've just glossed over the fact that that just happened in the pits. Forced into the car off track! Ah! Get in the bin! Honest to God, come on. Get in the bin. You've got to be kidding. For a start, it's impossible to force him off track. He was jammed between the two pit walls! Oh my god, I hate Gran Turismo. I hate Gran Turismo. Surely that's what the ghosting's for, though. Come on. Really? Five-second penalty. Honest to God. We've got a serious amount of recovering to do now. For this one. Tragic. Absolutely tragic. God. 40 seconds off the lead of the race. Brilliant. Even Gran Turismo's got to know that that is just not a penalty. The forcing of the car off track thing for a start just doesn't even make any sense. And then it knew that he'd crashed in the pit because it ghosted him initially. It ghosted him initially. And then it's unghosted him as someone approaches the pit lane. Honestly. This game, man. Still, it can't be any more depressing than the manufacturer's attempt on... the manufacturer's attempt on Wednesday. That was awful. I had a similar thing happen at the pit entry on the Red Bull Ring as well. Just absolutely shambolic. Right, do we think we have any chance of recovering any part of this race? Let's actually all take a realistic, genuine, realistic guess at where we can end up by the end of this. We were already at the back of the pack after having already been binned. So we were already at the back of the pack, and then what else? Oh, then we had that obviously into the pits. Then the 5-second penalty. So even from the back of the grid, we are already like 10 seconds off the field when everyone's done their pit stops. Similar happened for you, James? Or are you saying you can't remember? There's so much crap happens on this game that I forget about it. The only reason that I remember half of it is because I make YouTube shorts on it. So I remember then editing and watching the same clip like 10 times over. That's so annoying, that, man, honestly. Right, the best we can do, I think, here is genuinely I think, is P13, because there's 2 people that's in front of us. But I think they've also pitted. Maybe we can close to them. I'm not too sure. Oh God, what a disaster! Oh, John, look at this. Rage quit. Do the time trial. I'm not rage quitting because I'm committed to it now, but I will do a couple of laps of time trial after. And we'll play a double or quits on the t-shirt game. I'll do 3 laps, and if you guess that lap time correctly, then you can have every t-shirt. Well, I say every t-shirt in the. There's only 4 of them, or 5. Every t-shirt in the on the store. Thank you for that for the 2 there, by the way, mate. I didn't want to make sure I say thank you there. I don't want to say seem like I didn't. 42.8 seconds off the lead. Jesus Christ. Like Suzuka, but really need to get the DR back. Lost 3,200 DR there. Oh, was Suzuka... What, was Suzuka Daily Race B last week? I only done... When was Suzuka on? Was Suzuka last week? Oh, I missed the dailies last week. No, I still did the dailies because I did the manufacturer stream on Wednesday. Dailies was Trial Mountain. So was Suzuka Daily Race B? It must have been, because then there's no DR on Daily Race A, is there? On about the time trial. How do you lose what? You lost DR in the time trial? Am I reading? Oh, you lost DR in 4 races. I thought you meant 4 races at Suzuka. Sorry, right, I got you now. I was trying to think like what was happening last week on the dailies. Now I get you. What happened there was I was just having a totally different conversation. Now I get you. Now I get you. There we go. Oh, Dims, are you seeing our video on the BMW i8? I know it's not quite your thing. All the hybrid nonsense. You like proper cars, what go brum brum. But you might like that. You might like that video. We just put that one up tonight. Hopefully, we get to do a few more of them. Right, a few people into the pits here then. So hopefully everybody else has just had disastrous races like us. Just bought another electric car. I didn't know you had an electric car to begin with. What you got? Still got all the others though. Good man. Good man. What car you gone for? Actually, I kind of want to take a guess. You wouldn't have gone Tesla. Let me guess before you put it in the chat. I'm only basing this off of the cars that you've told me that you've got. What would you have gone for? I've seen a message pop up there, but I'm trying not to look at the chat in case it reveals the answer. What would you have gone for? I'm trying to think now. Let's narrow them down. Vauxhall don't do, or maybe they do an electric car, but Vauxhall you shouldn't have gone Vauxhall. Watch it turn out that you've gone Vauxhall, and everything I say after here is just major offensive. Would you have gone? Maybe you've gone BMW. I was just waiting for him to hit us behind. He has done as well. Don't think you'd have gone. Oh, you might have gone. I reckon you might have gone Audi. Electric Audi. Polestar. Oh, that's James. That's James's guess. Polestars. They are very good though. I won't get it. MG. MG. Only seen one other on the road. James might be onto something if it's Polestar. Actually thought I would guess it if I think about it. I'm just going to start naming all the electric cars. You can't have gone. You haven't gone Tesla because you've just said it's rare. Now I can't get Polestar out of my head. Now that James has said Polestar. There's loads of MG. So if you're saying it's rare, it'll not be MG. It's not Polestar. I don't think that you'd have gone Mazda. I don't think you'd have gone Toyota. This is fun, this, actually. I don't know why it's so fun, because it's obviously way more entertaining for me than racing in this, knowing that these are going to pit and I'll be... or... No, not that they're going to pit, sorry. Don't know what I'm trying to say now. Have you gone Alpine? Have you gone the electric? They've got an electric A110 now, haven't they, I think? Is it brand new, or is it, what year is it? What year is the car that you've got? Nah, oh, Hyundai would be such a good shout. '75 plate, oh, brand new. Oh, it's not the, is it the Ford Capri? Is it the Capri? You wouldn't have gone Ford. You wouldn't have done Ford Capri, I don't think. First came out a year ago. What came out a year ago? I think I said Renault 5 at the start. I don't think you would have gone Renault. Yeah, I was going to say the Capri. Is it a Ford? Is it the Mach E, whatever it's called? Electric Porsche Macan. You've done a video on that. That was nice. I'm stumped then. It'll be so obvious once you've told me, but I'm stumped for now. You have to tell me. I bet you have done a video of it on at some point as well. Yeah, come on then. Tell us what it is. I still don't want you to tell. I still want to be able to guess it, but I'm stumped. If you've said it's come out a year ago, I thought I knew cars pretty well, but I'm trying to. Cupra. Oh, no way. Nice. Nice. I don't know how that's pronounced. Is it like Tavascan or Tavascan? I don't know where the emphasis is in the middle of the word somewhere, but nice. Those electric Cupras are pretty. Oh, he's gone. Oh, pretty sweet. We were gonna do a video with. I'm trying to think. Forgetting the name now of the Cupra. Not the Cupra Leon. One of the crossovers. Oh, I will get it. The equivalent of the Ateca, or do they still call it the Ateca, I think? I'd sort of thrown this race away, but actually we're P7 here. We might be doing alright, you know. Fermento, yeah, or Fermenta. Yeah, I think that's the one. It was actually a mate of mine. He's just gotten it, and he was like, "Oh, do you want to use it for one of your videos? It's got a drift mode." And I was like, he's literally 75 plate, just got it. I was like, absolutely, yes, please. And then we're waiting on trying to get that sorted. But yeah, we might. He was like, I haven't used the drift mode yet. I haven't worked out how it works. I'll give you the car if you can find out. I was like, that'll do me. Still Schumacher in your Twingo. To be fair, I thought you were going to say maybe it's one of the Chinese ones, or BYD. BYD makes some nice nice motors. The BYD Seal is a very nice car, but if they just had it with an actual big hatchback boot, I think I'd have considered one. I haven't seen the interior, no. I'll have to have a look now that you've said it, though. I'll have to have a look after this. For men that haven't grown up. Men never grow up, so... Sideways round many corners. I love it. I've been hit again. No damage on that one, thankfully. But still a loss of time. P7 from what we had happen to us is not too bad. All things considered, is it? Let's be fair. Oh, it's going to be P6 actually, unless this guy's going to race us here. I want to hold this for P7 here, because after having the nightmare that we've just had, and then the penalty as well, that's actually not a bad result. So I'm guessing there's been a few other instances. Oh, here we go. So he's got a half second for running wide, and then the Italian's nearly gone into him there as well. I reckon we could have the Italian on the last corner if we are clever enough. I think we'll try and go for it here, actually. Nah, not quite. That was never going to work. If you manage to get out along side by side, more or less, you can go for that one. But oh, he's got a 1 second penalty now. We will gain another position there. P6, P6. We'll have that. Let's have a look at the photos James has sent. Of the old and new Cupras. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, you got a private plate on there as well. Get in. That is absolutely lush. That is well nice. Oh, look at the studio as well. Look at that, man. Get in. Oh, mate, that's a killer setup, that. Look at that. Can everyone see that there? That's James's setup. Oh, it's not going to focus, is it? Or if it is, it's going to take forever. Is it working? There we go. Nice. Nice. I'm jealous of that, mate. Get in. That is class. I'm more jealous about the car, I will say that. Definitely more jealous about the car. That is awesome. What a treat. Right, there we go then. Well, that is going to be that for tonight's stream. I did promise John there we will we'll do 3 laps of time trial. My mind almost went blank there. 3 laps of time trial at Suzuka. And if you guess it correctly, or if John gets it correctly, more to the point, we're going to do double or nothing for John. So if he gets it correct, this lap time, out of the 3 that we're going to do, then he gets all of the t-shirts in the on the store. That's how this works. So, what do we reckon? Oh, we're on wet tires, so let's let's not do that. John is welcome. Well, John's going to take a guess, first of all, on what our fastest lap will be. But John is welcome, I would say, to use other people's guesses. So this wins John all of the t-shirts. Sorry, I'm saying double or nothing. I don't mean double or nothing. I just mean let's just double down. I'm not going to take the t-shirt away from from you, John. But yeah, let's go double down. If we can guess correctly, see if I can beat your time in 3 laps. What's your time? I'll be honest, mate. I'll feel pretty confident around Suzuka in these cars, especially on the soft tyres. He says. That's lap time deleted, invalidated. As we did cut the corner quite a bit. Oh dear. Nope. Right, this can be our guide lap. And then I will let you take some guesses based on this. The fastest times, let's just say we're not going to be entertaining them. That's for sure. You know at the start when I said I'm normally pretty confident around Suzuka? Does this mean this next lap will be invalidated as well? I think it will do. Yeah, okay, cool. Right, so what's John's time first of all? Let's see if we can beat that. Cheech is saying 37.099. Friends, John, where are you on here? 37.168. 37.168. If someone can drop that in the chat, just to 37.168, just so we know what we're aiming to try and beat. Right, I've got 2 laps to be able to do that. Let's go. And if John guesses this one correctly, he, well, quadruples his winnings from the correct guess into the daily race on the lap time. I know what I'm trying to say. Oh, that was a moment. was almost a moment. Right, I've got one more lap. Is that John's time? Oh my god, no, it's nowhere near. We're a second, what are we, a second off? 1.2 seconds off. You can tell I'm concentrating now. I just noticed how silent I'd gone there. Come on! 1.1! 2 tenths to find, 2 tenths to find. Come on, come on, come on. I'm so competitive. 2 tenths to find, come on. That was a bit delayed there. I was trying to work out what your time was. Trying to see the messages again. Get in, get in, get in. There we go. Just. Victory donuts for the fastest lap. Well, that's not much of a donut. The only donut here is me struggling to do donuts in a... Oh, we should have been doing it on cockpit view, actually. Right, there we go then. Thank you all so much for tuning in. That's been a good laugh to the end of that stream there. I'm always very competitive, so I'm happy that I managed to get that. But I absolutely love that. Right, thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It really does always mean a lot on this on these streams, especially on Monday night, where, as we said, there's plenty of very fast racers and people doing a much better job on this than I am. So I really do appreciate it. If you haven't done so already, we've just put out a review of our, or not ours, it's certainly not mine, but a BMW i8, which I grew to love that car by the end. So really, genuinely, anybody who takes even a minute, it's 13 minutes long, but even if you take a minute just to watch it and just see what you think, I would really, really appreciate it. Drop a comment with any thoughts, anything that you think we can do better. I would love to sit and do, you know, a few more of those videos. We got plenty of them planned for next year. So if you have any feedback, any suggestions, any cars that you want to see, we will try and make it happen. Next year, we got quite a few. We got the V8 Vantage. This is all stuff that's happening. We just need the dates assigned, like, for the filming. But we got the V8 Vantage. We got the Jag F-Type, which is what the BMW i8 video was meant to be. We were supposed to have the Jag, and then in true Jag fashion, it broke down. So we ended up with the BMW i8, but we're going to get the Jag. We got the V8 Vantage. We got the Audi R8. I'm so looking forward to the Audi R8. E-Type Jag, classic E-Type Jag. I've said the V8 Vantage. There's another Aston. I can't remember. DB9, maybe. I think potentially. David, you want me to do a review? Oh, mate. Yes. Yes, definitely. I tell you what, because you're based near here, or near us, you're from God's country, or God's part of the UK. I would drop you a message about that, because if you wanted to, I would pay to book Teesside Autodrome, which is where we've done the filming for our Cheap Car Challenge, which will be coming out next Sunday. And then in terms of upcoming episodes, we have our Race Against the Sun, in which we try to do the Scotland North Coast 500 route in one single day. That is coming up on Sunday, and then the following week is our Cheap Car Challenge with Tim Williams, which I cannot wait to get that one out and edited. We're still editing them in the weeks that they're due to go out, because we've been pretty busy. So both of those last two ones are in the edit. I know you want to do my Scooby, but I haven't had it out for nearly 3 years. Yeah, well, the Scooby, when I messaged you about that, was to get basically some practice on our side for the sort of the rolling shots, the tracking shots, where you have one car in front, obviously with the camera on, and then the car behind, which we got plenty of that in a load of the videos that we've done now. But I would still be up for filming that if you wanted to, mate. That would be good. But the Cupra, most definitely. I will pay for the track, and we will get that filmed. That would be tremendous. I will not hold you to that offer, because I would say, if I was you, you might wake up one day and have a sensible moment and go, oh, I best try and back out of that. So I'll not hold you to it. But if we could, that would be mega. But yeah, we got some good, some sort of like supercars to do next year. Plenty of them, which is going to be good fun. So I'm looking forward to that. There we go, though. Thank you all so much. I will leave you to go check out, please go check out the BMW i8 video. That is the most important and special video that we have made so far. And so it would mean a lot if you could go check that out and drop a comment on there. I will leave that. Yeah, could do an old versus new Cupra. I'm game for that. That we will definitely do that. That would be tremendous. That would be really cool. Cool. I will leave it there. Thank you all so much. I'm going to be back on Wednesday for manufacturers. I don't actually know what that combo is, but we'll have a quick look. Oh, it was on there, man. What are you doing? Div, come on. Why am I not A+ yet, by the way? What is going on? Surely I can't be any closer to A+. Group 4 at Interlagos. Yes! And we're in the Ferrari. Oh, it gets better. Ferrari Group 4 Interlagos 458. The rear end grip on that. Oh boy. It's going to be a good one. Right, I will see you all there on Wednesday then for Interlagos. What's the first race? 5 o'clock, I think. Indeed it is. 5 till 9. We will have a good night of racing on Wednesday. See you all in a bit. Thank you all for tuning in. We've had plenty of people that we haven't seen in a little while back in here, so I really appreciate that. And I will catch you all in a bit. Toodles!